Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Alrighty. Forgot. Hold on. Give me one moment. Alright. Excuse me. Let me check my audio real quick. I know we had issues last time. Let's see. Are we having the same issues that we did last time? Nope, doesn't sound like it. Sounds pretty good on my end, but that can change pretty quickly. Alright, let me go ahead and get this game loaded up. Oh. Alrighty. There it is. Oh, that's right. They did a maintenance patch today. Forgot about that. It's so nice to be playing it after they do updates on the game. Alright, let's see. Game gonna load. We'll switch over once it actually loads up. Yes, perfect. Okay. Okay. What about this time? Am I am I muted this time? Why is it always audio issues? Okay, there we go. What the crap? I don't know what was going on. Like, because I heard myself perfectly fine earlier, and then when I came back, I was mute. Oy. Okay. But hello, welcome. How are you guys doing? We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the echo are immune to the primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. Yeah. Yeah, streamers always have audio issues. No matter what it is, it's an audio issue. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn of the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that they have all been put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal, whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we scions continue to fight, but no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Uzo would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. The quests of go talk to this person are always funny to me. It's just like, go talk to them, and then you can just speed through. Quest done. Great. Okay. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way to Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled to the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Yida and Poplio that the Scions would benefit from your aid. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in doing so. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests. Or rather, you have guests. Fake buttons. Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I'm here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of the Limsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, your recent exploits have garnered you attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. Oh, please do. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Mythology's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flame should know of his triumphs to be expected? Your reputation precedes you. Your reputation precedes you, master in gaming. I don't know if I want that title anymore. There's no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. And imagine our pride when we learn that you began your journey as an adventurer in your own Gridania. Know that people hold you in high esteem and that you will always be welcomed among us. Sus? The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you. I'm not reading that anymore. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Master in gaming and nothing else. A man of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future. Couldn't be. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said that you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. I'm gonna do my own thing. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help clarify your thoughts of this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations, empowered to call upon martial, economic, and technological resources. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder in Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ulda. Serving the Grand Company means serving the nation which belongs to you. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which Grand Companies best deserve your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Excuse me. Mart, hello! How are you doing today? You missed all of the excitement with streaming issues. Excuse me. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall the 3 city-states are planning to hold a remembrance service. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to make you help make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? Mark, I'm doing well. doing quite well. Wife got home from work, and she had accidentally gotten stung by a wasp while at work. And so, to treat herself and make the day better, went to Dairy Queen and got me one of the slushies that they have. So, I'm sitting here drinking a cherry slush and playing video games and talking to you all. So, I'm having a great day. You are as wise as you are. Okay. All right, suck up. Excuse me. Eagerly await your answer. I mean, probably I'm going to go to Gridania, because that's just easy. That's where we started. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. Bitten by a bee near the ear. Oof. Ouch. That sucks. I can't stand buzzing in my ear. Like, I don't mind bugs, really. It's just the buzzing. I don't know why. It throws me off. I don't like it. You are possessed of great power, and with it are capable of doing untold good. Yet know what that great power is wont to attract. There'll be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man. Allergic to mosquitoes. Oh, dang. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sorry about the mosquitoes. I wonder if it's, like, actually the mosquitoes, or the germs that mosquitoes have on their, beaks, I guess? But yeah, that sucks. You would not do well in Florida. There are plenty of mosquitoes. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue relying upon your aid. Whole arm flares up. Oof. Yeah. That's a true histamine reaction. Yikes. Grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Now then, I expect you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It would allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Mosquito should just go extinct. Eorzea is changing, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now is the time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Found themselves in Iceland. Mosquitoes are everywhere. Wait, do I need to speak to one of these people? No. Okay. Because it's like, yeah, I wish mosquitoes weren't a thing. It's the same way that I feel about spiders. I wish they weren't a thing. I understand their purpose in nature. However, I don't want them. I'm sorry about the attention you're getting. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly. Anyway, I expect you'll want to know where and when the Remembrance services are taking place. All goes to plan. Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold their first of 3 services. Elder Seer Kene Sana will deliver her address at the amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational changes involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Next, you'll need to go to Ulda, where the Flame General Ruban, will be addressing the masses of the Royal Promenade. Last but not least, you must make your way to Stateroom in Limsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral will be giving her address. The room is accessible via Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to Sentry. Well, off you go. Hope you find the Remembrance and the services suitably educational, just like our videos. Speaking of which, we have a new video that's out that was released yesterday, going about the Mythology in the God of War trailer that was just released. So, if you have not watched it, go and watch it, because I think it's a good one. I think we're going to the docks. Ooh, little folklore from your... Okay. Have some fortune with the having spiders in the home. Nice. Yeah, there's in the US oh, what is her name? Is she... Hold on, let me double check something. I was about to be like, yeah, we have this folklore thing that we talk about. Let me double check. Hold on. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay. I thought there was a folklore that we have here in the States that related to spiders, but it was not the one that I was thinking of. Yeah. Okay. Have you done some research on the sword? Basically, if you look closely at the hilt, you can almost see a Chinese dragon. Like people say. Yeah, I was. I've been busy today, so I haven't gotten a chance to actually do any more research. But yeah, as I was looking through it, I was trying to see if it was related in some way to like a dragon sword. Which was a pretty common sword for if you've ever seen like the gigantic scimitar swords for like ancient China, kind of like that. What's about the guy Buddha saved from hell because he saved a spider? That one I don't know. If you want more info, I can search a channel called Midgard Chronicle. He also made it. Yeah, I would. I think you should be able to post a link in the chat. Hold on, let me double check. Do, 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 do. Moderation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everything should be fine. Yeah, you should be able to post a link in the chat. And if not, then
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
yeah, YouTube always has issues. But yeah, you can just post it to the comment as a comment if it doesn't post on chat.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village
Mother of
to
Oceans?
uncontested ruler of
Tiamat?
the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that one. Good story. I'll have to read up on that one.
The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire
Comment
marched
didn't
upon
load.
Eorzea, we assembled
Alright.
beneath the
Well, I'll just
Maelstrom
post it as a
standard, and our
comment.
grand company was reborn.
Once we're done with the stream. Yeah.
All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
I've never covered Skyward Sword. I've never played it. So probably why I don't know it. I would like to play it. I have no idea if it's on Switch.
Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years
Oh no, you're
of
good.
tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep.
I think I've talked about Skyward Sword before, but
when I stand atop the
I don't know.
mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit.
Oh god.
Did we not build all this from the wreck
Sorry.
of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we
Knocked
not
over my
do
mic.
so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire.
Yeah, I've just got a blue. I don't even know what type of mic this is. Blue something. Snowball. That's what it is. And so it's just sitting on its own tripod. So.
Even now, the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom.
Give me just a second. Let me. Here it is. Alright, sorry.
And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
I got like 5 notifications on Discord. I was like, oh, what's going on?
Long live the Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
Last guy.
Seven hells, Admiral.
If you'll permit me.
Oh my god.
No.
They're tiny.
And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling
me.
the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
I'm a student of history. Oh no, don't make me read the... No, you were doing so good with the voice acting. You were fine. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. Ooh. Big names there. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. Yes. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in Leminsa's backyard. And that is to say naught of the internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between various factions. The Limsoans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must set aside, and these primal threats dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that we will soon take decisive action. Against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched in a deeper shade of crimson ere long. But a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. There we go. Okay, so now we need to travel to... Well, let's go ahead and just return to Gridania. All right, Mart. I hope you have a good rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. There we go. Oh. All right. Oh my god, look at him. It's a little otter. Bum bum.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood, fearful of the Green Wrath. They hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest.
I get the feeling that most of these are going to be pretty similar.
Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed
hello
by
again.
the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
Oh, it's like the Caduceus. The staff that Hermes
In accordance with the will
held.
of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war
Dude, your
of
eyes.
conquest to Eorzea,
Close them a
rallied
bit,
under the
please.
noble standard of the Twin Adder that
At
we
least he's
might
blinking.
push back the encroaching darkness.
Ooh.
And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance.
I was thinking that
all
guy's
the
just
peoples
zoned
of
out.
this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity.
I was like, who are
was
these two characters?
indiscriminate. It dealt
Just showed up
death to
randomly.
Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For we must think of the children.
Dang it.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the forest. All the elementals!
I have my hand on my mouse and sometimes my finger just twitches. Discord ever becomes too annoying that I think you don't hear it. Yeah. Yeah, thankfully I have notifications muted, but it just shows up, like, it pops up on my screen. It'll have like 5 at once if 5 things pop up. So excuse me. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with 2 beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably more troublesome, being of naturally warlike disposition, and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. I talked about that when we first faced them. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful by nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent. Very true, based around pixies and fairies. Had have long been on friendly terms with Gridanian, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ruma. Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, They are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it is before they are broken. 12's Wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will it take? Centuries, I wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later, it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Well, perhaps we will find out. The Elder Seer's words fell on fertile ground. Alright, time to go back to Ul'dah. Oh. Okay. Alright. Thankfully, we can just use the ticket. And we should be able to just teleport over where we need to go. Okay. Right? Yeah. Is there a thing here? No. So, let's see. Where do I need to go? Nulled. Okay. Chamber of Rule. There we go. Okay. Chamber of Rule. Perfect. All right.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ur dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened.
That one guy.
So
Yeah.
forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond. as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Guardians make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal
Oh,
flames.
that's right.
Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity.
That's right, I did talk about Demise. I completely forgot about that. Because it was, what was it? Because I talked about, I think, Ganondorf? Yeah. I talked about Ganondorf and then Demise. That's right. Completely forgot about that. And so, that was literally like one of my very first video series.
As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ja, for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Raoban?
You know, now that you mention it, part of me kind of wants to go back to making, like, you know, 7 to 10 minute videos instead of going, like, you know, 40 plus minute videos. I don't know, they were so simple. I could literally, like, write the entire script in a day,
I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul,
finish them in a
address
week.
you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects,
Yeah,
I bid
Kingdom Hearts
you
is
raise
special.
aloft the torch of Ul'dah,
And I mean, I do
that
still
her
plan on,
flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
but I do still plan on covering, you know, what was it? South of Midnight, you know, as much as I can. But I do have plans in the future for, you know, making shorter videos. Yeah.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune.
One guy.
Ride
There's always
fearless
one.
into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn.
Yeah. the amount of writing that I go into, or amount of research that I do for each video is insanity. You know, I'm writing full-on research papers.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
I
Fancy meeting you again.
The Old Dons have a long history of conflict with the Amajal, the beast tribe that worship the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Old Dons do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the sulfate's coffers are bottomless. And even assuming they had the coin, resources will be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amaja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite their primal. And though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition, which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be most welcome addition to their rank. This is Minfilla. You are well, I hope? Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has concluded? A moment ago, you say. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here with us at the Waking Sands, sorry. It would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. Hurry back. Alrighty. Take it on back. All right. I assume they're going to have us join one of the companies. Welcome back. Were the Grand Company leaders' words as illuminating as you hope? Each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Fantastic. They've got Secret Service.
Gods only know what Grand Company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you
Are these like
mean, dear
gods?
sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Now I'm even more curious about who they are.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
Whoops.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Okay. Let's see. You're Gridania, right? Order the Twin Adder. Without further ado, let us speak of the practical matters. Alright. Dare say you know it well from your wanderings in New Gridania. Give your name to the personnel officer there, and he will guide you through the formality. I have no doubt, but that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you brother. Alright. Curious as to what this really entails. Guess we'll just return. Okay. Oh, I wish I could summon the mount, but I can't. You are come to the Adder's Nest headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adder. Ever do we welcome they who would toil in the elemental's name for good old Fort Station. Ah, the great adventurer himself. Yes, our recruitment officer sent word that you were on your way. It It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks, friend. Now let me gather together the relevant documentation. What is it? Report. Urgent message from Amari's site? Whatever. A Highwind Skyways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the skies over the East Shroud. The vessel's engines were crippled, sir, and was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of the Nine Ives. And Ives? Gods. This could not have come at a worse time. All but a handful of forces are presently afield, dealing with the Ixal. I know full well that you have yet to be formally inducted into our ranks, but we have urgent need of your aid. In all likelihood, the airship was bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, it will have come down dangerously close to Garlean-occupied territory. Please make all haste to the area southeast of Nine Ives, locate the airship, and ascertain the status of the passengers. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. I guess I can just teleport over there. It's gonna cost you 188 gil. Looks at gil has like 20,000. I think I'm fine. All right. Boring Weevil. It just doesn't have any personality. Okay. What do we got? Have to sync the level, of course. Oh well. Sorry. Plushy. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find cover first. I'm out of breath, even though I ran farther just to get here. Adder's Nest sent you. How do you know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. I mean, I'm wearing yellow. Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You are an engineer of the Garland Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted of your plight and have come to rescue you. You are Mythology and Gaming, I presume? I was told to expect a honorary serpent. My thanks to your aid, friend. Never seen a craft of this design. Must be Garland's work. There is no end to this man's treachery. Secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring that engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Imperial scouts from Castrum Orines. They mean to requiate. Terrible at words today. Hold on. Wedge, you have to help him. The fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Everything is just a Final Fantasy reference. I love it. Tiny Bronco? Isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? The first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. She was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me, all. The Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them, swift and sure, rescue the engineer Wedge. Welcome back, Ebbets. Trust we can rely on your support. May the matron watch over us. With me! Oh, excuse me. Yep, and then it's just this for a while. Heck is that? Okay. Oh, okay. Weird. Excellent. Victory is ours. Biggs. Wedge. Shouldn't have stayed on the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we are But I think we can bring enough thrust to the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco at home. While you do your work, we shall keep watch of the perimeter. The enemy may be lurking nearby. For you, you have more than done your part today. Bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. When next we meet, let it be as fellow serpents of the Order. I just want to say I'm sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Awesome. There we go. Okay. Let me sell some stuff real quick. There we go. Plenty of gold. As my spirits well to see you have returned. Word arrived but moments ago from the team at 9i. Lieutenant informed me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Biggs when you did, and helped us rout the Garleans, things might have been very different. All this before you were even inducted into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder's standard. But without further ado, let us see your introduction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruption. Ah, fantastic. Alright. Open seal. Okay. I think this is all still level, 20 stuff. So, protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do, and after which I will invite you to swear an oath of your own free will. Order of the Twin Adder. Oh, sorry, hold on. Order of the Twin Adder is a grand company of Gridania. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation. We might stand strong in times of adversity. Terrible with words today. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity, in readiness to fight the Garlean Empire and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Seer Khan Asena is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the 12's Wood. As the entwined serpents that grace our standard, let Forestborn strive as one with friends from afar to ensure the peace shall ever reign in Gridania. In doing so, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, I ask that you give us an oath of your allegiance, in whatever fashion you see fit. Will be done. I shall strike down our enemies and drink their blood, my life for Elder Seer, and nothing. Part of me kind of wants to go and drink their blood. Why not? Quite. Your fervor is duly noted. May it lend you strength as you strive to persevere all that is good. By the power vested in me, I send you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a man of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth, private, and do that which brings peace to the 12's wood, and honor our name. Look at that. Yeah, I've already got the yellow, so very fitting. Can you hear me? This is Menphilia. The officer of the Order of the Twin Adder has contacted me and of the news of your enlistment. Congratulations. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent of Gridania, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends with whom I'd very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. There's a lot of back and forth in this. Holy crap. As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest seeking the High Serpent Commander for Sail Halou before you depart. He may provide you some assistance in the journey ahead. You may now accept the quest, My Little Chocobo. This must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario of For a Realm Reborn. Nice. Okay. Okay. I think they said that I have to do this one at least. Oh, it's a chocobo whistle. Okay. Alright. Private. I understand that you have been working tirelessly in Gridania's name. You're truly an example of your fellow serpent. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get to your destination quickly enough? That perhaps you could do with a swifter pair of legs? If so, you might consider a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued a bird of your own, correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. First, you must obtain a serpent chocobo in issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Okay. I assume that's you. No? Serpent Quartermaster, here we go. Oh, I don't have any... Oh, okay. Huh. What? Okay. Alright, so I need a Serpent Chocobo Issuance. That. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I need 200. Okay, so... Sure. No. Okay. No longer. The Wolf's Den. What's will be done? Oh, no, hold on. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Okay, hold on. Where's the Wolf's Den? Oh, where is that? Okay, hold on. Great hopes for the future. They add our new training to see your potential fulfilled. Board the ferry from the north. Or I dried off. Or it's the wolf. Okay, gotcha. Right? Is that not? No, not there. No? Board the ferry from the Mulberry Dry Docks in lower Sea. Aha! There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Yeah, got it. Okay. So we'll go here. Have a... Where am I at? Okay, I'm over here. So I need to go to lower, which go over here, right? Upper? I need to go up. Yes, here we go. Okay. Okay. We'll just go straight. Am I attuned to this one? I don't know. Oh no, I am. Okay. Oh, I leveled up. Hooray, exploration! Okay, so now we're over here. Need to get over here. Okay. Molasses. What is that? Gooboo? Interesting. Huh. Interesting little creatures. Okay. Okay. Yep, so we'll just keep going this way. I'm sure that there's some better way to do this, but I don't know what it is. That's Jackal. Nice. We'll go ahead and get Can I go through here? Perfect. Okay. Oh, actually, this is where we need to go. Yeah. Somehow. Okay, good. Awesome. Cool. Perfect. Now we can go to the Wolves' Den. PvP mode. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't miss doing PvP when I was playing World of Warcraft. All those years back. Okay, here we go. Oh, excuse me. Ah, yes, it's you. Okay. Awesome. Went through all that just to talk to the guy. PvP unlocked. Distilling conflict unlocked. Neat. Okay, so now we have that. So now we can go return. And then because we have the seals, or enough seals now. Oh no, we're literally right next to it, right? Yes. Literally right over there. Okay. Now, yeah. Let's see, Serpent Quartermaster. Okay. Now I think it's in material. Chocobo. And a Serpent Chocobo issuance. Yep, that's it. Exchange for 200 seals. Fantastic. Alright. Now, over here. Here we go. And that over. And we should get a chocobo. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Yeah. It's a chocobo. And here he is. Fellow has been high spirits past few bells. Must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. Oh, we get to name our chocobo. What's his name? What's his name gonna be? I'm curious to see what people say. What do you think we should name our chocobo? Garbanzo beans. Or what, like chickpea? Because unfortunately, like, there's no mythology surrounding... I mean, we could go rock, like for giant bird, because that's a bird of Arabian mythology. Yeah, because unfortunately these guys are based off of, or chocobos are based off of the, was it rideable birds that were in Princess Mononoke? I'm kind of thinking going off of the garbanzo beans, being like, the wrong type of bean. Chickpea. Is chocobo. Alright. I think that's probably a good one. Chickpea. So he likes his name. Fantastic. Very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feather friend will come blinding to your side. Do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned into crowded city or areas. Monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. Same here. And lastly, I present to you with your chocobo rider's license. Yes, we can now ride mounts. That concludes formalities. Wish you and your chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Yay! My little chocobo. That's awesome. Okay. Hit that. Okay. Mount. Okay. We now have a chocobo. Then we'll use the ticket to go back to the Waking Sands. Perfect. Yes! We have our chocobo! Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I wonder. Can I read the other? I can. Yes. Okay, well that's cool. All right. That's awesome. I'm so glad we got mounts. That's going to make our lives so much easier. Mount roulette. Absolutely. I don't think World of Warcraft actually has that. That's awesome. Excuse me as I ride a horse inside. Ah, yes. Poplia. Welcome back. Lady Medfilia wants you. Or wants a word with you. Welcome back. Seems you've wasted no time in putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me the tale of your heroics. Pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Federo, please show them in. This way, sirs. Ah, yes. Biggs and Wedge. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And, I'm... Godsman, spit it out. Wedge at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions, such as airships, grow ever more vital in the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that the Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this, we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us two of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you and fight for the future of the realm. Big Wedge, yeah. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Fantastic. Alright, let's see. So what is the next quest? Get the sylphs. Okay. Right. Alright. Well, actually, I think that is a pretty good stopping point for right now. We waited some quests and then finally got our mount. So, pretty happy with that. It stream's a little shorter than it usually is. We usually go for about 3.5 hours, but wanted to get some more things done later tonight and got some dinner to make. So, folks, if you have enjoyed this, do feel free to support us in any way you see fit. We do have a Patreon where we post videos ahead of schedule and updated info on all of our content. Feel free to join us there as well. If you are not already, please do subscribe, like the stream, and watch our latest video on the mythology behind the God of War trailer that just came out last week. So, it's a good one. I feel pretty happy with it. And as always, if there's any information that I do miss or don't know, please feel free to fill me out or fill me in on it, so that way I can get some updated info on all of our videos. But with that, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. But again, See you guys next time.